Hello, this is Emily from GoNorfolk. I am out today in Turkey Point, getting ready for some mountain biking. There's already a lot of riders out here today that are lining up. It's a beautiful fall day in Norfolk County. We'll be talking today to Paul from Elevation Mountain Bike and Coaching. He's going to tell us a bit about his business and what he does. We also have a lot of people here from the Turkey Point Mountain Bike Club. They have an event coming up that'll also be chatting to us about this. And then we'll take you out for a ride. So you're on my helmet right now and you're coming with me on the Turkey Point Mountain Bike trails. We'll show you a little bit about the trail entrance here in, actually we're in Normandale. I said Turkey Point, we're really in Normandale out in Mole Road this morning. So I'm excited. This is kind of a new sport for me. I just got into it, and with the help of Paul and the other riders from the club, I'm learning a little bit more about it and realizing how exciting mountain biking is in Norfolk County. Like, the trails are spectacular. I will show you that today with Paul. So let's go meet him and learn a little bit more about his business. Hi Paul.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So this is Paul from Elevation Mountain Bike Camp, Coaching and
Camps and Coach, yes.
All right. How are you?
I'm good. Very well.
Beautiful day to be riding. Yeah.
Very good.
So you got a pretty cool bike going on here. So what is this about, Paul?
This is what they call a fat bike. Basically named after the size of the tires and the wheels. It's primarily a snow bike. That's what it was designed to ride for. It's capable of going in through 6 inches or more snow. We actually grew some trails here in the winter to make it a little bit easier for these. But yeah, they're a different style of bike, kind of new in the last 5 years, 6 years or so.
They look really cool.
Yeah, there is a wow factor to it. They're definitely a different ride than your conventional mountain bike, that's for sure.
So is this a bike that you would ride on a day like today, or is this more later on the season?
You know what, they're becoming more and more popular for daily use.
I see a few people that are riding them.
Yeah, some people are preferring this to a skinny tire, is what we call them now, but I think my heart's always with the skinnier bike and the faster bike, so I stick with that.
Okay. So fall is a beautiful time to be biking in Norfolk County, so you seem to have a lot always on the go. So what if I wanted to get on a bike? What do I do?
Well, now with what the club's done here with our trail system, it's pretty easy, especially with what I'm doing as well with my camps and coaching. I've actually got a rental fleet available now, so I've got 20 bikes.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can come on out and get into the sport and try it, see if you like it. Again, we've got numerous trails that are very beginner friendly. As I like to say it, we've got 75 kilometers of mountain bike trails without a mountain, so it's very beginner friendly. We don't have steep climbs, we don't have steep descents, we don't have any rock here obviously, so it's very conducive to learning on. It's a great learning area. So like I said, if you want to come out and try it, I've got rental bikes available. I will take you on a quick tour.
So this is a great way to get introduced to the sport, like go with a pro like you, get some basic tips to get started.
Absolutely.
Get the right bike, right? Like.
Well, absolutely, right?
and
you know, it's like anything nowadays. It's not a cheap commitment, but if you want to get into it, right, and at least try it, then you've got the ability now with what we're doing with the rentals and of course the trail system in your backyard. I mean, my thing too is if you lived in Whistler, you'd probably ski.
Yes.
So, you know, if you live in Norfolk, you should probably try mountain biking. At least try it.
Yeah, and I was really impressed. This is, you know, I've been in Norfolk County for 15 years and I really had no idea until earlier this year that this was really here, and the trails are really awesome, I have to say. But so what about fall? Like, what should we expect this month if we want to be riding?
Yeah, personally, fall is my favorite time to ride. I mean, all year is great, but fall is a bit special, of course, with the colors that you get. With our trails being sandy, it seems like a little more moisture helps them instead of the dry summer heat that we get. The fall seems to keep them kind of a little softer, a little grippier, right? So I think being outside in the fall is a wonderful thing. You know, it's a great time of year to be active. It's a little cooler, obviously. Hey, you know, you get out for a nice ride in the morning and then you got football all afternoon, right?
That's right.
It's a great time of year.
So if people want to come, like small groups, like girlfriends together, or couples that want to come out and try it, they can give you a call and book some bikes and maybe a tour and get on the trails.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and it's very very general intro into the sport. It's you're not going to get a sweat on or anything like that. It's just a total beginner kind of introduction to the sport. So again,
I think it's a great way to start, because
well,
I am talking to some people and they seem to be scared about getting out here. Like, you hear mountain biking and you're thinking you're going to be climbing those crazy mountains, but this in Turkey Point, this is not really the case. It's quite beginner friendly, right?
It is very much, and the club's done a great job of actually making navigation very easy. All our trails are uploaded to an app called Trail Forks. We do have hard copy maps available for print off of the website. All our trailheads are signed with the distance and the degree of difficulty as well. So to come on out and explore on your own is definitely a possibility as well. You don't need any help, not with the way the club has signed this.
Seems really easy to get around.
It
so
is.
We'll check that out. So you're coming on the ride with us in a few minutes here. So let's see, there's people, some bikers. So let me ask a few questions here, and we'll get biking on the trail. Awesome. All right, thanks, Paul. So if you're just tuning in, this is Emily Chanda from GoNorfolk. I'm a local wellness coach, and I'm passionate about empowering people to get out, have fun, be active, and Norfolk County is an awesome place to do that. We are with the Turkey Point Mountain Bike Club today. There's a bunch of riders. Hey, guys. And they have a super fun event coming up, so we'll be asking some questions. Andy and Rob are here. Hi, guys.
Hi.
You got to get in close to me. Good
morning.
So, guys, there's a super fun event coming up on the 24th.
So we have our 7th annual Ripper. It's a bike festival. It started out with just a bunch of club members getting together for a ride and a barbecue, and it's turned into a festival, a celebration of the mountain bike.
All right.
So we have a little bit something for everybody. Tell them about the rides, Andy.
Yeah, we're going to have guided rides all through the day, beginner levels all the way up to advanced riders. We're going to show everybody and showcase Turkey Point mountain bike trails. We've got a lot to offer down here, and we want to do our best to promote that.
So that sounds like a super fun day. So what time does it start at?
It will be starting up at 9 o'clock in the morning for registration.
Okay.
The rides will be heading out
10:30 till 1:30.
Great.
And after that we have a live band playing, and we have a beer and wine tasting.
Okay. Those biker guys, they always like to mix on some good times afterwards, right?
Oh yes, and we have good food. We have Long Point Eco Ventures food truck burgers, and we got beach burrito and burritos. And we have Burning Kill Winery with the wine tasting, and we have 4 breweries, local breweries. We have New Limburg's coming, the New Boys Hometown Brewery from Langton, and the Blue Elephant Simcoe, and Seamless, so a sponsor of ours. And at the event will be 12 to 15 vendors that are bike shops, bike manufacturers that will have their product there for your viewing pleasure.
Oh, so if you're in the market for a bike, that might be a good day to come check things out?
That, and especially in the springtime when we have our spring kicker, which is actually a bike demo day.
Okay.
So this is more of a fun ride, and everybody get to know everybody.
Right. So you said, Andy, so this is a fundraiser for the club, right?
It's the 7th year we've had this event. We're looking to make this into a bike festival, a mountain bike festival, and it's getting bigger every year, and I think we're on the right track with things. We've got some great people here, and there's a good vibe all around.
Yeah, so I always see a lot of people here. I don't come very often. I haven't come as often as I wanted to so far this season, but it seems like Tuesday night is a big night for biking, and Sunday morning there's quite a few of you guys out here too, right?
Those are our ride times.
All right. Yep. So people can just join in if they're part of the club. They just
absolutely. If they want to give it a try as well, we'd be glad to show them around, see what there is to offer.
Awesome. Great. Thanks, guys.
Okay,
we'll see you on the 24th, right? Follow Ripper, Turkey Point Mountain Club. Awesome.
Our guys and gals are waiting to ride.
Yeah, so you're waiting more. So bunch of the girl lads got to get some female power in this broadcast here. So Charlene Marie, so you're Niagara Fall woman, right?
Yes.
All right. So those trails are pretty good, right? Here?
These trails are amazing.
Yeah. So I see you show up quite a bit, so it must be worth your drive.
Faithfully, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Charlene, love biking?
Love it.
You're always here.
I'm
so
always here.
You're passionate about it, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think about the trails out here?
Oh, they're amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta come.
Awesome. So Tuesday night is like the ladies' night if you want to join the Lost Girls. Tuesday night, 6 o'clock start for newbies, and it's never too late because September is a super fun month to be biking. Thank you, guys. Have a good time.
Thanks.
Have a great day. All right, so it looks like you are coming with me for a ride. I'm back with Paul from Elevation. He's going to show me a little bit about the trails and how to navigate the Turkey Point Mountain Club trail network. Single track. I know a lot of people don't know too much about it, so I want to show it to you. So you're going to take me on?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. So if you're just tuning in, this is Emily Chanda from GoNorfolk. I am a wellness coach, and today I'm mountain biking with Elevation mountain bike. There's a lot of mountain bike in my talking today. Coaching and camps and the Turkey Point Mountain Club. There's a lot of riders here today, and it's time to come for a ride. So you're on my helmet. I will try my best to stay on my two wheels, so follow along as we showcase the trail network. Alright, Paul. So those guys are heading out, they're all working together, and
Yep.
So do they typically do the same trails every time they come out, or you just switch it up, or how does it work?
No, that's the beauty of having 75 kilometers, right? We can mix it up. Yeah, we can choose our route as we go, really. There's so many options now. It wasn't always like that, of course, but you know, I've been riding the trails here for probably 20 years, and the club's only been around for 6, and what they've done in the short span of being in existence is unbelievable. It really has blossomed into something fantastic. And getting back to the original question, yeah, you could really ride 3 days here without repeating the same route.
Yeah.
It's pretty fantastic, yeah.
So you're one of the founder members of this club, and it's like exploded from the sounds of things, like.
Yeah, I have to pinch myself some days because I mean, you know, Southern Ontario really isn't looked at as a mountain bike destination, but here we are, and we've got it, and we've got some of the best riding available in Southern Ontario. You know, I've got some good friends up in Collingwood, and I love riding up there. You know, with the terrain and the elevation that you get, and the rocks, but you know, they've had so much rain up there this year because of that clay base. They're really restricted on when they can ride, and down here we don't have that.
Yeah, the
problem.
sandy soil is really helping us, huh?
Sandy soil really helps us out, right? With erosion issues, mud, trail closures, things like that. We don't have any of that, right? In fact, we're usually the first place to ride in Ontario in the spring when that melt kind of sets in, and that's really nice. You know, being out our back door, right?
So I see you're riding the Rocky Mountain bike. So is this your choice, your kind of bike, or?
Yeah, I've been with Rocky Mountain 2 years now, and I'm really happy with what they have. All my rental bikes are Rocky Mountain. Okay. All my fat bikes and my skinnies, all Rocky Mountain. I personally ride Rocky Mountain, and I couldn't be happier about what they do. They've got some great stuff. Canadian company, which is also a huge bonus. Yep. And I'm proud to represent them. Yeah.
Great. So for the your rental fleet, you have some for all sizes, like everybody that wants to try could find something that fits them?
Yeah, we do, absolutely. So I've got kids bikes all the way up to double XL adult bikes. So whether you're 3'9" or 6'8", I can accommodate your height, so yeah.
All right, Paul, are you going to take me out?
Absolutely, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Stop at the trail sign first?
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
let's check
perfect.
this out.
So it's, again, as we were talking about earlier, navigation is very easy and straightforward in Turkey Point. We mark all of our trails with the trailhead sign. It's got the name of the trail, obviously, the distance, and the degree of difficulty. So we rate our trails just like a ski hill does, with green circle being the easiest, blue square being intermediate, and then of course black diamond being the most difficult. And so it just kind of helps you with navigation if it's your first time. Like I said, there are some apps available. Trailforks is probably the most popular one that will give you your real time on the trail, real time location. But like I said earlier too, we've got hard copy maps that are downloadable from our website, and they can help too. But again, you won't have a problem. Come out and explore, get lost, have fun. I mean, that's part of the fun of it too, right? So, I mean, look around. To be lost out here isn't such a bad thing, right?
I know, that's what I was thinking. The few times that I came out, it just, you know, I keep talking about being active and enjoy nature, and this has to be #1 sport for that. Like, you're totally lost in the wood, lost in bracket, I guess, but
yeah,
really connecting to the element in nature. So If you're just tuning in, we are mountain biking today, leaving from the Mole Road parking lot in Normandale, but this is really the Turkey Point Mountain Club trail network. There's about 80 kilometers or so right here in Norfolk County, and the trails are amazing. So you're coming along for a ride right now. You're sitting on my helmet, and we'll do a little bit of Big Mike is the trail that we're riding right now. And yeah, I want to showcase what this is about. You can be active. Fall is a spectacular time to get on the bike. Paul from Elevation is renting bikes, offering tours, is more than willing to take any small groups out to help you discover the area and get the basics of mountain biking. So let's go, let's do it. So this is an intermediate trail?
This is an intermediate trail, yeah. Most of our trails here, in fact, probably 95% of our trails here are single track, what we call single track. So the trail is, you know, 20 to 26 inches wide for most of it. So it's a very narrow path. It's kind of meandering through the woods. Rarely is it in a straight line. So it's quite different than what you would expect on a rail trail or anything else like that. It's definitely a little different. We do have some double track, which obviously is double what I just mentioned as far as width goes. It's not quite as fun. I prefer the single track. The single track just kind of puts you in that genuine feeling of being in the woods. You know, it's just a nice kind of trail to ride for sure.
All right, let's see it.
So this is what it's all about.
It's just a beautiful day. I love being out in the wood, Paul. It just feels awesome.
It's incredible, isn't it? I know.
And it barely feels like you're in Norfolk County, like this Carolinian forest. It just, you feel like you're somewhere else. Little really getaway from from life, just in your backyard, really.
Yeah, and you know that's a great point actually, because you know our forest does change so much, and you know, on the other side of Turkey Point Road, towards Long Point Eco Adventures, it's a little hillier. There's a little more vertical, obviously, but the lushness of the forest really changes, and with massive ferns, and it's really kind of a special thing. You know, like you said, it doesn't feel like Norfolk County. To me, I call it like a mini BC over there, because it's just so lush. It feels like, yeah, no, it's. That's why I love being out here. You know, every time I get on a bike, it just feels like that first time I rode. And for me, it was my dad who let go of the seat, and I was driving, you know, riding down the road with two wheels, and it was just magic. And I still get that feeling today. It's such a great thing for me. I don't know. I mean, if anybody picks up a bike and gets a 16th of what I get, they're going to be pretty happy about it, right?
Yeah.
So,
oh, I can tell you're really passionate about what you do, and I've been out with you a few times, and yeah, I'm starting to get the bug too. So you're really good at sharing that with other people.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. All right, so you saw a little bit of the riding here in the Turkey Point mountain bike trails. We are having a good time. It's fall and it's beautiful in Norfolk County. It's a really good time to be active, to get outdoors and have a good time. If you haven't tried mountain biking yet and you're really thinking about it, why not do it this fall? I would suggest that you contact Paul at Elevation Mountain Bike Coaching and Clinics, and he will take you out. He has a fleet of bike to rents. He does tours. He's passionate about it, and he's willing to show you what this is all about. The Fall Ripper event for the Turkey Point Mountain Bike Club is coming up on September 24th. This is a fundraiser for their club. It's going to be a fun day. You can ride. There's different tours going on, and closing it up with some food and some wine, some beer. So it sounds like a really good event. So schedule that out on your calendar, September 24th. I guess as a final, maybe we'll have to put on our event there to finish this up. So I'm actually teaming up with Paul this weekend and hosting a retreat. So if mountain bike has been on your radar and you want to try it, why not join us this weekend? So September 15, 16, and 17 in Norfolk County. It's cottages, biking, yoga, paddleboarding, local food, local drinks, and we still have 3 spots left. So I'd like to join somebody else to join us in. If you're interested in that, reach out to Paul or I. So again, this is Emily Chanda from GoNorfolk. I hope that you enjoyed discovering the Turkey Point Mountain Bike Club trails with me today. I'm having a lot of fun. I want to ride some more. I'm out here. The sun is shining. It feels awesome. So thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.